Hello everybody, it's Jonathan, and we are live right along Poinsett Street here in Greer, South Carolina. We're excited to have you joining us today live at the Greer Christmas Parade. We've done this for a couple of years, and we are so excited to continue to bring you live coverage of this great event. Right now you have a live shot looking down Poinsett, and you can see the very start of the parade heading in our direction. First up, you'll see the color guard, along with those police cars that you see heading in our direction. So again, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. Before we begin, I want to give a quick shout out to Greer Relief. They are the organization that's putting on today's parade, and they are benefiting from today's parade. All the proceeds from this event are going to them. They're a great nonprofit here in Greer. So we have an awesome parade out here today for a great cause. So thank you so much for joining us. Okay, well, we can see the parade coming down Poinsett. We are about to have some fun. Okay, well, for those who are just joining us now, we have just gone live here along Poinsett Street. We are ready for the Greer Christmas Parade. You can see the parade already starting, heading in our direction. We're excited to have you join us. Also, we have a great crowd here today. The parade route goes down Poinsett, where we're at, and then it turns up Main Street. So, great group here today for an awesome parade. Well, I'm sure you can already hear the sirens. Coming along Poinsett Street is our very first organization, which is the Greer Police Department, which is our color guard today. And here we are, the parade has reached our location. We're excited to have you joining us. Let's get this thing started. And here's our color guard starting us off today. And following our color guard, we have the Boy Scout troop, which is carrying our parade banner. The banner is a great reminder that this is all benefiting our great nonprofit, Greer Relief. So thanks to the Boy Scouts for that awesome role. Next up, here is our parade Grand Marshal, Ambassador David Wilkins. And following that, we have this great little motorcycle provided by Greer Relief. Coming up, we've got a whole band coming right down Trade Street. Following the band, we've got Mark Hopper, Greer City Councilman. Got Mark and Amanda Hopper. Following Councilman Mark Hopper, we have the Greenville County Sheriff's Office. And right here at the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, we have Greenville County Sheriff Hobart Lewis coming right down the street. Got Hobart coming down the street. Now, following the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, we have the Bonds Career Center. The Bonds Career Center passing by. So the Bonds Career Center just passed by, and coming up next, it looks like we have the Victoria Arms Community. Here's Victoria Arms, passing out some sweet treats as well. Thank you. Oh wow, we got some shots at the camera of candy. Look at that. Next up, we have Greer First Baptist. Greer First Baptist. And right before Greer First Baptist, we have custom decals. But right after custom decals, we then have Greer First Baptist joining us today. We've got an awesome load of young ones here coming down the street. These are all from Greer First Baptist. Next up, we have American Legion, Post 115, from right here in Greer, South Carolina. American Legion. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to the American Legion coming through right here along Poinsett Street. Next up, we have the Disabled American Veterans right up here. That will be following one more truck from the American Legion. Well, thank you for all who are joining us live right here along Poinsett Street. Right up next here, we have the Disabled American Veterans, DAV, coming down the street. This next one may be our cutest member of the parade. We Miss Tiny Tot of Greenville County. That is right, quite a title for Daisy, coming right down the street tonight. And following Miss Daisy, we have Miss Greenville Teen. Next up, following Miss Greenville Teen, we have Greer CPW. Greer CPW coming down the street with this massive truck, all decorated up for Christmas. We've got one more car from Greer CPW. We've got Allison Rauch from Greer CPW driving our car, ending off our Greer CPW section of the parade. Hello! Next up, the Boiling Springs Fire Department. You probably just heard him come by. Next up, with this nice pink pig coming down the street, we've got Henry's Smokehouse and Henry's Hog Hauler, all decorated driving down Poinsett. Next up, we have the Dark Corner Cruisers. The Dark Corner Cruisers, with a little nod to our area's history. The Dark Corner Cruisers. We got some nice cars here. If you are just joining us, we are live along Poinsett Street. This is the 2021 Greer Christmas Parade. It's sponsored and benefits Greer Relief, a great nonprofit here in the area. So, a fun parade for a great cause. We're so excited. Wow, that was pretty awesome. We got a great rev here. But what a fun Christmas parade right here in Greer. So right now what you're seeing is the Dark Corner Cruisers. This is the Dark Corner Cruisers, and following them are Troop 412 and Boy Scout Pack 112. So Troop 112 and Pack 112 are coming up next. Here's a whole load of Boy Scouts from Troop 412 and Pack 412. Okay, we just had Boy Scout Troop 412 pass by. But next up is the Greer Lions and Greer Leo Club. They are coming up next. Here's the Greer Lions and Greer Leo Club. And looks like the Greer Lions Club brought their own lion along with them today. Merry Christmas. Next up, we have the Blue Ridge Lions Club with this time another stuffed lion with the Blue Ridge Lions Club. We got one more truck here from the Blue Ridge Lions Club, but directly following that are the Girl Scouts Mountain to Midlands Service Unit 35. So here are the Girl Scouts. Okay, you might already be able to hear them, but coming down the street right after the Girl Scouts, following the Girl Scouts, we have the East Side Eagle Regiment. Okay, right there was the East Side Eagle Regiment. Following them up is Harmony Fellowship Church. If you're joining us right now, we are live at the Greer Christmas Parade. Thank you for joining us today. Right now, passing by is Harmony Fellowship Church. Let's take a moment in this little break. If you are watching, I'm curious to know where you're watching from. Let us know down in the comments. And if you're enjoying the live stream, give us a little like. We'd really appreciate it. Next up, we have On Duty SC, and as you can see, they are being projected up on GJR mobile LED screens. That's a pretty big screen. Next up, we have Staffworks Group, the Staffworks Group. Now you may recognize our next participant. We have, you guessed it, the Toads on Trade, Kelsey Kennemore, coming down the street. There we go, there's Kelsey. Merry Christmas to you. If you haven't already, go watch our interview with Kelsey. See you later. And we got Mr. Hawkins from the depot. Merry Christmas to Toads on Trade. Next up, we have the Team Dynamic Auto Club right here. Oh, first it looks like we have some many little jackets. Some Greer jackets here. Say hi to our miniature Greer yellow jackets. We're glad to see you watching, Karen. Thank you for joining us. And if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to hear. So right here, the two trucks you just saw pass, and this one right here are Greer Cheer. So we got the yellow jackets coming down Poinsett Street. We're excited to have you watching from Malden, Ashley. Thank you for joining us. So this right here is Greer Cheer 2021. So good job to Greer Cheer 2021 coming down the straight with a little performance. Next up, from the Greer Parks and Recreation Department, we have Greer Junior Jackets football. So here we got our little football team coming down the street. Congratulations to them. It's awesome to see you all joining us today. Dale, Ashley, and Jennifer, thank you for joining our live stream. We appreciate having you joining us today. Right here, as I already mentioned, we have the 8U Jackets, the Greer Junior Jackets football. Right here, we have a truck from Dress Me Lulu. And the Grinch is giving us a thumbs down, but he is the Grinch, so we can expect that. But Merry Christmas from Dress Me Lulu, right along Trade Street. Well, thank you to everybody who's joining us. We've got a great parade out here. Nice and warm today, so great time to be out here. We're glad to have you joining us live. Hey, it looks like we got a viewer from Florida, Vivian. Thank you for joining us. You win the award from our farthest away viewer. Great job to Vivian. Thanks for joining us. Next up, we have Elite Home Care. Elite Home Care coming by. Merry Christmas. We've got more here from Elite Home Care, Day Centers, and Transportation. So, Merry Christmas to them. Now, following Elite Home Care, we have Southern Cheer Elite. So here come our little ladies from Southern Cheer Elite. Merry Christmas. That right there is Southern Cheer Elite coming down the street. So we have Southern Cheer Elite here, and we also have the Southern Dance Connection. So we got a whole group of young, spirited dancers and cheerers on this wonderful float right here. Okay, right here we have the Upstate Recreational Paintball League. So our paintball players right here. Oh, and I was just told we have Luann from Michigan joining us. So we got Florida, Michigan. Awesome to see all the people joining from all over the place. So if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to have you join in. We got someone in Inman too, so lots of people from all over. So glad to have you joining us. Right here we have the Piney Grove Missionary Baptist Church from Lyman. Next up we have the College HUNKS, which HUNKS stands for Honest, Uninformed, Nice, Knowledgeable Service. So look at that. That's awesome. College Hunks Moving. Got a whole acronym here. So, awesome. So, Merry Christmas to them. Following the College Hunks, we have Whole Fitness. Whole Fitness coming down the street. Merry Christmas to Whole Fitness. Following Whole Fitness, we have Hyundai and Genesis of Greer. Okay, I was just informed we have Patty from Ohio. So we have Ohio, Indiana, and Florida. Michigan. So we are filling in the nation. Let's fill in some more states. If you're watching from another state, or just here in the upstate, let us know where you're watching from. Right now we've got Cornerstone Construction. It's so awesome to see everybody tuning in from around the nation right here to the Greer, South Carolina 2021 Christmas Parade. We got a whole fleet of vehicles here from Cornerstone Construction. Wow, Dale, I got my dad here. He's helping feed me our comments. Dale from Trinidad? Did I get that right? Trinidad. Wow. This is more interesting than I thought it would be. Where have we got everybody watching from?
Thelma's watching from Greer, and we're happy for her.
Well, and we got Thelma from Greer. So whether you're watching in Greer or somewhere else, we are so pumped to have you joining us. Right now, we're at the Greer Christmas Parade. We have a whole fleet of vehicles from Cornerstone Construction right now. Whole fleet coming down Poinsett Street. Fleet down the street. Wow, I should be a poet. And we got our first horse coming down the street. Okay, they're here every year. Every year we highlight them. You know and love them. They're the SC Jeep Addicts coming down with their massive fleet right down the middle of Poinsett Street. As always, the SC Jeep Addicts, South Carolina Jeep Addicts, out here today in force with their whole fleet of Jeeps coming down the street. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you. Right here, the SC Jeep Addicts rolling down the street. As always, in force. Whole massive section full of them. Merry Christmas from H&M Machine Tool LLC and the Hughes family. They're hiding behind the Jeeps, but there they are. Merry Christmas to them. Hello, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We got a little bulldog, little doggy, hanging his head out of the window here. Merry Christmas to him. And Merry Christmas to all our South Carolina Jeep addicts coming down Poinsett. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. Next up, we've got a large vehicle from Service Transport, Inc. What a honk there. Service Transport, Inc. Merry Christmas to them. Following the Service Transport, Inc., we have the Korean Center of Greenville. Here's the Korea Center of Greenville. Here's one more truck from the Korea Center of Greenville. Great to see we have someone from Five Forks joining us today. Next up here, we have a 1928 Ford. 1928 Ford with a 19-year liver transplant patient. So congratulations to her. An awesome vehicle to come down the street in. Merry Christmas. Right here, we have Babs Plumbing. We got a whole backhoe coming down the street today with Babs Plumbing. Next up, we have a tractor. Merry Christmas. That's right, we have a tractor coming down the street from JD Tractor Stuff right here in Greer. A tractor hauling a tractor. So we got double tractors here from JD Tractor Stuff. Next up, we got a boat coming down the street from TNT Boat Wrench. TNT Boat Wrench. And we already see this massive truck coming down the street from Benor Logistics Systems. Following them, we have Cub Scout Pack 616. Cub Scout Pack 616. Merry Christmas to Cub Scout Pack 616. Well, if you are just joining us now, we are live here on Poinsett Street in Greer, South Carolina for the 2021 Greer Christmas Parade. We're so glad to have you join us. I know not everybody can make it out here in person, so if you're joining us online, thank you so much. We really appreciate you choosing us. Next up, we've got a truck from Sweet Mermaid Boutique. Sweet Mermaid Boutique. Next up, we have a truck from the best little housekeepers in town. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Well, it looks like we've got a little gap in the parade here, so while we wait for the next group to come by, I want to tell you just a tad bit about Greer Relief, because they are the organization that's benefiting from the parade today. They're a great nonprofit, locally right here in Greer, and they provide some really great services to those who need them here in our community. So that's the great thing about this parade. We're having a bunch of fun out here, but at the same time, we're also supporting a great organization. Well, thank you all for joining us live here on Greer Tidbits. I'll take the moment if you're watching. While we wait, give us a little stream a like or a love. If you're really into it, give us a love or a wow. I don't know. It's up to you. Go crazy with that reaction bar. Smash that like button. Go for it. I'm waiting. I don't have the screen up, so I can't actually see if you like it, but hopefully you do. Oh, yes, yes. My mom's showing me right now. We have a stream of hearts and likes pouring in. By the way, I just see the number. There's 61 of you watching. That might be a new record for 64. Well, we're keeping this going. So thank you so much for an awesome stream today. We really appreciate it. Next up, we have the Loyal Legends. The Loyal Legends dancing down Trade Street. Lots of cute little ones coming, not Trade Street, lots of little cute ones coming down Poinsett Street today. Merry Christmas to the Loyal Legends. Okay, next up we have Precision Construction. Precision Construction is up next, and it looks like they have built a little structure. So look at that. So that was a great little structure there. We appreciate it from Precision Construction. Next up, we have an awesome little candy cane float from Sarah Ellen Boutique. Merry Christmas to Sarah Ellen Boutique. Next up, we have the Brass Beard Barbershop, located right along Main Street. They are joining in the parade today. The Brass Beard Barbershop. Merry Christmas! Next up, we have Scruggs and Son Land Management. Scruggs and Son Land Management. If we get a peek in that window, we can see a cute little baby saying hi to us on our parade route today. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. What a great day for a parade here in Greer, South Carolina. We appreciate you joining us live here on Greer Tidbits. If you're watching, if you're enjoying the stream, give us a like. We appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun out here. We hope you're having just as much fun as we are. Hopefully you are all enjoying the parade from your home. We really appreciate you joining us today. Next up, we have a large group from Ignite Dance Company. Okay, here we go. Merry Christmas to Ignite Dance Company, our next group coming along here on Poinsett Street. If you are enjoying this, if you want to share the love of this parade, share the fun with more friends, feel free to share it. Let's add more people in. This is such a fun time. We love to have a virtual group as well as a physical group here watching the parade. Here's Ignite Dance Company coming down. So many lovely faces here coming down the street today from Ignite Dance Company. And it looks like candy canes are being handed out by Ignite Dance Company. If I could, I'd hand you a virtual candy cane, but can't really do that through the camera, but we're still glad you're joining us virtually, and what a great group here in person as well. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to Ignite Dance Company. An awesome group from Ignite Dance. Awesome to see people excited out here on the street tonight. Merry Christmas to Ignite Dance Company. Next up, we have a pretty awesome looking float coming down the street. This is coming from T3 Entertainment. So Merry Christmas to T3 Entertainment with this awesome float. Merry Christmas. Next up, we have Cub Scout Pack 603. Cub Scout Pack 603. And they've made out a whole scene, Santa's Wrapping Room. That scene brought to you by Cub Scout Pack 603. Next up, we got a pretty crazy group right here. Astronauts from Greenville SC riding a rocket. Here they come. Merry Christmas to everybody on the parade route today. We're so glad to see everybody. Next up, we've got PowerTech Mobile Hose Service. Christmas to everybody here along the parade route. We've got a great group here in person. And again, thank you to everybody who's joining us online. Hopefully you're enjoying this as much as we are. Next up, we have Storm Volleyball. And it looks like we've got an elf balancing a volleyball on his finger. Pretty impressive here in Greer. That's Storm Volleyball. Next up, we have a group from North Greenville University. Merry Christmas to North Greenville University. After North Greenville University, we have a Humvee group. Got a Humvee group coming down the street. Here's our Humvee group. Next up, we have the Praise Kids Children's Ministry. Again, thank you to everybody who is joining us live on Greer Tidbits. We're excited to have you joining us on the live stream today. What a great day here in Greer, South Carolina. And here from Praise Cathedral, we have the Praise Kids Children's Ministry.
Mr. Greer, with a nauseous super nos. You're a crooked, jerky jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Greer. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce.
Next, we have the Blue Ridge Little League. The Blue Ridge Little League. Merry Christmas to the Blue Ridge Little League. And they are the Tigers. So Merry Christmas to the Tigers. And we've got the Blue Ridge Youth Association as well. Okay, coming up after Blue Ridge, next up we have the Riverside High School Dance Team. So next up is Riverside High School. And you might already be able to hear them following the Riverside High School Dance Team, Riverside High School Band. So we got from RHS, we have both the dance team and the bands. Here's the Riverside High School Band. There's the Riverside High School Band. have two of the Center G shuttles, and following them, we have the City of Greer Fire Department. Here's the City of Greer Fire Department. Following the City of Greer Fire Department, we have His Therapy Health and Wellness. Next up, we have Crosscut Power Equipment and Sales. Let me get that right. Crosscut Power Equipment, Sales, and Service. So, Merry Christmas to them. Okay, you already see them coming. Next up, we have His Vineyard. Here's His Vineyard. Following His Vineyard, we have the Greer Cruisers. Next up, the Greer Cruisers. Here they are with an awesome ride. This is the Greer Cruisers. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody here at the parade and everybody watching us online. We're so glad to have you joining us. Right now we have the Greer Cruisers coming along Trade Street. Come on, look at this truck. One more for the Greer Cruiser group. Okay, you already see them coming. Next up, we have GBC Bowls. Here are the GBC Bowls, which, according to their side, undefeated champions. So Merry Christmas and congratulations to the Bulls. Here's the Greer Middle College High School. Blazers, come by. And next up we have the Gables on Pelham. You already... Wow, look at this. Quite a large motorcycle group. Coming right down Poinsett. This is O'Neill Church of God, Road Warriors Motorcycle Ministry. So the O'Neill Church of God. Here's the O'Neill Church of God, Road Warriors Motorcycle Ministry. We are so glad to have you joining us on our live stream. If anything is good and you're hearing us well, give us a little like on the stream so we know everything's working and we're still going strong. Here's the O'Neill Church of God Motorcycle Ministry. Next up, there's the Steele family just passed. See the wonderful community parade, just families, local groups. Pretty awesome. We got one more boat coming down set in the Greer Christmas parade.
Reports of audio. Like, if you hear anything on our end about
Okay, we had some troubles with our audio, so we just switched our audio source. Hopefully this works a little bit better, and hopefully you can hear us loud and clear.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas! So we're excited having you all joining us. Hopefully our audio is good, so if you don't mind giving the stream a like, if you can hear us loud and clear. Okay, next up we have the Salem Media Group. This is the Salem Media Group and all the radio stations. Okay, here we have Donnie Parker coming up next. There was Donnie Parker. Next up, we have Garfield Signs and Graphics. Merry Christmas. Garfield Signs and Graphics here. Well, thank you all for joining us here at the 2021 Greer Christmas Parade. We are so glad to have you joining us live. We are here along Poinsett Street, and this is such an awesome day, such a great parade. We're excited to have you joining us. This right here is the Upstate Corvair Club. Here's the Dudley Holloway Education Group with a nice decorated bus, our first bus of the parade. Well, thank you all for joining us online. It is so awesome to have you here virtually joining us at this year's Greer Christmas Parade. I think we got all our audio issues sorted out, so we are back on and excited to have you join us. Here's Victory Mount Chiropractic. Next up, Merry Christmas from Lindsay Plantation.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Have a good year!
Thank you to everybody who is just joining us now live at the Greer 2021 Christmas Parade. Next up, we're expecting the Greer High School Homecoming Queen. Thank you all for joining us live right here. We have Lindsay, who is the Miss Greer High School this year. Merry Christmas from Blue Ridge High School and Greer High School. Merry Christmas, here's the Greer High School Homecoming Queen.
Merry Christmas!
And we've got both the Blue Ridge High School Corps of Cadets, their marching band, as well as the Greer High School band. So joining together here along Poinsett Street. joining us today. Next up, we have another automotive group. Next up, we've got Alpha Electrical Solutions. Alpha Electrical Solutions. Thank you all for joining us. We already did this earlier on, but I'm still curious. If you are watching from somewhere unique, somewhere other than Greer, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to add to our list. We already have quite a few states. So if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. Next up, you already see them coming. Here they are, Upstate Furs. Okay.
That was not too too.
Thank you to everybody who is joining us today. We are nearing the end of our parade lineup. Still got a little ways to go. Today's parade will end with Santa himself, so we can look forward to that. But thank you all for joining us so far. This has been awesome. Next up, this is the Utility Partners of America. Next up, we've got another fire truck from Pelham Batesville Fire Department. We are nearing the end of our parade, but before that, we have Miss SC Continental Worldwide and two other ambassadors with her.
Sit down, buddy. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. We're nearing the end here. Before we end off, we have a truck here from 360 Electrical and Renovations. And we have this awesome little car from Los Portales Mexican Restaurant. Here's Los Portales right here. Now we are at the very last spot of the parade. What you've probably all been waiting for, the closing of our parade today. It's the man himself. We have Santa Claus right here in South Carolina. Greer, South Carolina for that matter. This is Santa. For anyone else claiming to be Santa, nope, he's right here in Greer. We've got the real one. Ending off the 2021 Greer Christmas Parade. Here he is, the man himself, Santa Claus, right here in Greer.
Hey, Santa!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from Greer, South Carolina, everybody. Well, that concludes the 2021 Greer Christmas Parade. Thank you for watching our live stream. We really appreciate it. Here at Greer Tidbits, we're always trying to provide great content of what's happening here in Greer. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Greer Tidbits video.